How do you deal with strong energy? I want to first move over into the world of metaphors. I want you to think about the taste in your mouth that is the most bitter, the most disgusting to you. Now that you've got that, how do you, once you've tasted it, get rid of that? You see, that's a strong flavor in our mouth. Perhaps it's a texture. In that space, though, we know automatically there's a gag reflex of, no, not this, we're not doing this again. So when I think about strong emotions, sometimes it's really hard to get away from them, especially if it's somebody at work who's feeling a certain way and you feel like you need to, because you're at work, stay there. Or maybe it's somebody that you care deeply for and they're going through hard things, and so you are experiencing their strong emotions about whatever they're experiencing, and you're inside of that space. I want you to think back again to how you got rid of that flavor in your mouth. Yes, there can be a little bit of a bitterness that hangs on afterwards, but it doesn't have to stay there. When you think about that process, then part of that is moving, right? You are moving to go get something that's going to help. You are also removing. So you are removing that bitter lemon rind out of your mouth. You're removing that, and then you are finding a way to wash away that the residue, and then perhaps finding something to eat to combat it. So inside of that, then think about the hard energy, the negative energy, the intense energy, the strong energy that you've been in the space of. Sometimes it's super positive. It's just a lot of it. I can think about a time that I used turmeric. It was good if I had just put a little bit in, but boy, I got too much in there. And so again, with these emotions, with these experiences, think about how do you protect yourself by dampening them, and then what do you do to get rid of them? One of the things that we can do, and I'm doing it right now by being outside and I'm being joined by a whole bunch of different bugs, which is totally fine, is that we begin to move into other spaces. We look for opportunities to get outside. We look for opportunities to have a conversation with somebody who is safe. We look for opportunities to maybe even jump up and down, because we need to move our own physical energy in order to help the energy to move through. When we choose to be sedentary, as these strong things are happening, they can have an opportunity to move more deeply into who we are and into more deeply our experience. And it's okay to be walking by a super loud band. I just don't want to stay there. I want to still have my hearing afterwards. The same thing with these emotions. I can be in the presence of them. I don't want to make my life there. I don't want to be staying there. I know that this has been helpful for you on several different ways because you're thinking about this differently, and that's beautiful. I create these videos because I know that there are people who are looking for gentle, easy ways to be able to process what they're going through. And why would I want to be able to be a support and help through that process? Because I know that when you move to a place where you are able to listen internally, you are then able to be more creative, either in your words, your actions, your thoughts. And we are created in the image of the Creator. And so when we are stifling those things back, holding them back because of strong energies, we are not allowing the fullness of who we are to show up in those spaces. With so much going on in the world, even when you choose to not listen to the news like me, you're still getting the news from other people. And so I invite you to really be looking at how you are taking care of your own energy. It's important. Nobody else is going to do it for you. And I am so glad that you are here.